two topics for Part 5 grammar. So this time we will be discussing about similar words. Okay, are you familiar with similar words in TOEIC examination? Anybody? You guys familiar with any thing about similar words? Just in your own opinion, in your own idea, and based on your experience taking the examination. Are you familiar with similar words? Anybody? Not really much. Okay, actually similar words, it refers to vocabulary. Okay, because remember, some words in the TOEIC examination, especially in some of the questions, some words look similar to each other. You might agree about that one, right? Let's say, for example, I was gonna show you some. Let's say, for example, we have the word, let's say, together. We have together, with, addition, and join. In some cases, they might sound the same in meaning or usage, but actually they're not the same when you use it in a sentence. Okay, so that's what we call similar words, and we have actually two categories for this one. Okay, the first category would be, these are some words that look similar to each other. They really look similar to each other. Let's say, for example, we have, okay, this is the first batch. Okay, similar, or let's say, for example, words that looks similar to each other. Okay, so I was gonna give you some examples. So let's say, for example, we have recite, recipe, receive, and receive. Let's say, for example, you will say like letter A, letter B, letter C, and letter D. So actually, if you really don't know everything, it will really comes out in your mind like, this is vocabulary. And I think most of you are really having some problems with vocabulary, right? Are your memories good? Yes or no?
No.
How about you, Yuki?
No.
No, right? But actually, if you will keep on reading TOEIC vocabulary books, it might be really very helpful. But understanding those is the most important thing. Okay, so first, we have here recipe, recite, recipe, receive. Now, they look a little bit similar to each other because first, they start with read, right? And we have see. But actually, in the last part, it will be very different. Recite, it means to memorize or to say it to everybody. To say something in front of everybody. That is recite. And then we have recipe, which is like a menu for cooking some food. That is recipe. Receive is to move back, and then receive is to accept. Okay, so actually they are totally different. Okay, but they might be confusing. So one important thing is you must know the vocabulary. So in other words, in similar words, you just know the meaning of the vocabulary. And remember, in the examination, there are many, right? There are many vocabulary. Even though you don't like it, but it will usually come out in the examination, so you don't have any choice, right? Okay, so that is the first example. Another, we have also like this, that for example, expose. We have also impose. Okay, we have oppose. Okay, and we have also oppose. Okay, They might look the same to each other since there is the word pose, 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 pose. But actually, in general, they are not totally the same with each other. Okay? Expose means reveal, impose means apply, oppose means to contradict, oppose is to endanger someone. Okay? So that's different thing also. So that's the first group of similar words. Second, okay? The second group is words, okay? Words that are related. Related in meaning. Okay. So this one is just looks similar, but actually they are not similar to each other, including the meaning. It's not also similar. But the second one, they are related in meaning, or words that are related in meaning. What are the examples? We have, of course, that for example, letter A, up. Then we have rise. We have high. And we have ascend. Okay? So, probably, up, rise, high, and ascend, they are similar. They're related in meaning because they means up. Up, rise, high, ascend is going up. So therefore, they're related in meaning. But, you have to be careful with the meaning because not all of them are similar in usage. Okay? So, even though they are related in meaning, but you have to be careful. You must know the usage. In here, you must know the meaning. In here, you must know the usage in order for you to get the correct answer. Another batch, we have also example. Together, we have with. Addition and join. Okay? So together with, addition, and join. So all of them, they don't usually look similar to each other, but the meaning is related to each other. Right? Because together with, in addition, join, it means like they're connected to each other. Right? So this is just the second set of words. So therefore, again, this is related to vocabulary. And you have to be careful because it might be confusing sometimes, right? Or not sometimes, most of the time it is confusing, right? Especially if you're not used to in the vocabulary, right? So therefore, you must study a bit about vocabulary, or not a bit, many about vocabulary. Okay, because this is really very important. Did you get it? Do you have any question for similar words? No question. How about you, T? No question. Okay, so if there's no question, let's proceed to the